Welcome back to another Mind Kingdoms video. So today is going to be all about expansion and planning and kind of figuring out what we want the settlement to actually look like and how we want it to function. So we're going to first take a look at the map. I've been doing a lot of thinking on how we can make this super cool. So uh, we've decided that this section here, I'm going to kind of go slow with my mouse, but this here is going to be like a gate area. This up here, probably about right here, is going to be a gate area, and we'll probably have a gate here as well, and maybe one down here. But like this whole thing is going to be kind of a continent. But wish I could draw with something. But um, anyway, this podzol area, the wall. There's going to have a wall going all along this area. It's going to outline this whole thing. I'm not sure. We might include this. We might not. I don't know yet, but we'll build a wall all around here, all the way up here, going around, and um, I don't know. Maybe we should just include this lake too. I don't really know the point of including the lake, but anyway, that's my plan, and I want to get started on this. Like, this isn't something that I want to, put off and like, oh, we'll eventually, make our borders that big. Like, no, I want to get started on clearing all of this area of trees, which is going to be a insane task, but also I want to start getting guard towers out every few blocks or every few chunks so we can get this all upgraded. But to do that, we're going to need a couple centralized builders, I think, and some people that are going to build specifically for, expansion. So we're probably going to put one down here. We'll probably do like another guard tower deal up here and put a builder up here as well. Um, Probably build a house for him next to that builder as well. It's not going to be the most efficient thing because the couriers are going to have to deliver to them. We'll build like a minecart track or whatever. But anyway, that's what I want to do. That sounds awesome. So kind of what I'm thinking here is we have our this area right here goes into the mountain. So maybe we'll do something on top of the mountain. I don't know, maybe like some towers or a barracks or like a I'm not exactly sure. But through the mountain, you'll come through, and this will all be farmland. You'll come over here, maybe some more residences. But this first chunk, this is just the capital, right? We're going to have 500 citizens. We have like 15 right now, and it's taking up this much space. So I could very well see everything we see right now, like all of this I could see all of this being the colony. Like that is what I want to happen. I want to be able to go through, the world and just see life and see people, the citizens doing things and, gathering resources to help upgrade buildings and it's going to take a lot of work, but that's I've wanted this to be a thing in that scale for so long. I'm going to make it happen. Also, thank you all for the suggestions in the comments with this series. It does help a lot. Like multiple people actually said you can switch your style and you should be able to find like roads for your colonies to build. So eventually we can have roads that look like this, which still, that matches everything. I like it. This is probably what we'll do. These are called the rails and not really the roads, but like we'll probably have the major roads look like this. Because why not? They can still walk on it and they can get on the rails. Or maybe we'll have footpaths and then we'll have like a dedicated rail section. I don't exactly know yet, but we're going to have to incorporate the rails into like everything and we're going to need to get powered rails. Oh, okay, that just popped up. Um because we're planning big things and we are going to want our, our villages or our satellite cities and our giant colony to actually be reasonable. Something else I'm thinking of doing, I want to know your guys' opinion in the comments on this, please, 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 is extending the daytime in Minecraft. Uh, I don't know if that will mess with the colonies mod at all, but when we're going to have a colony of this scale, I want villagers to be able to actually do things because sometimes it takes half the day just for a villager to get out of bed, go to their place of work, and then uh, go off to do their task. It takes them like half the day to do that sometimes, which is nuts. So I'm kind of thinking of doubling or maybe even tripling the Minecraft daytime, leaving night the same. I know we'll get like less raids and stuff, but when we're gonna have a colony at this scale, I don't want half the time people just running back and forth to bed because that kind of kills the whole purpose. Um, so tell me what you think on that. I really want to know your guys' opinions on the daytime thing. But we're gonna get into some more of this video. Okay, so the first step to achieve our master plan is going to be to get guard towers every few blocks. Oh, this is the Nordic spruce. Those do look really cool. Nordic spruce, very good. But we'll go back to our spruce, medieval spruce. There we go. It's going to be to get these guard towers up because without these guard towers, we can't actually expand our border. So we're going to get these up. Easy enough. We'll pop that one over. Still want it to look nice, you know. We'll pop them, and then we'll just assign builders to do it. They'll get done when they get done. But not only that, but like we need to make some new builders because we're not only going to have guard towers being built, we're going to have to build walls. I don't want to build the wall myself. We can use the infrastructure in walls, and we can make like wall segment. Segment 1. So you can go all the way up to level 5. See, they're going to build the walls for me. So we can start with level 1 walls, and then we can upgrade it over time. It should be pretty cheap, but like we're going to need a lot of builders to get this done, and we're going to need a lot of couriers to supply all of those builders. But before we even do that, we still have to work on basic infrastructure for our capital. So we're going to need more farms to support more people. We're going to need more mines, to get the resources, or maybe not more mines, but like more efficient. So we're still going to be working on that. We're not going to full send yet into um like super crazy expansion. I just realized cancel build options pickup. We want to actually level this up once or twice before building another one. But anyway, we need to still work on the basics before we get too crazy, or else we're never going to have enough resources to do what we want to do. So I'm thinking another forester, another couple farms, maybe another mine. Really level up these auto crafters and get all good recipes in them. Get some good couriers. Maybe max out the builders. So we have our end goal. Our goal of creating all of this into a kingdom. Also, don't know how laggy this is going to be, but we're going to find out. Okay, I guess a good next step is we need farms. Like we need food. Right now we're struggling to keep up with like our 14 citizens for food. So, if you remember, I said I want farms to be down here. I want this to be like a rail tunnel. You go through. It does take pretty long, but we'll power it also. It really won't take them that long to get through this. So they'll go down through here. Boom. There's going to be farms everywhere. There's going to be houses for the farmers. Farmers are going to live and farm here. We'll put a restaurant. We'll make this like its own little section. So that is my next goal. Is I want to get the colony border expanded south. I was up north when I was building that earlier, but I want to get the colony border expanded south first, so we can get our little farming district going. I do not want farms in the capital. That does not really make sense to me. Eventually, this building is going to go away. These fields will go away. They're already kind of butting up with our mine. But the capital has no place for farmers. Those lowly farmers. I thought this would look pretty cool to have like a guard tower kind of built into the mountain almost, but the more I look at it, the more I don't really like it. So we'll probably just pop it out a little bit. Maybe have it a little bit into the hill there, but probably make this be the entrance. But we're gonna have one here. I think it's pretty cool that like as people come into the capital, if they come in through this way, we have a guard watching over them. Maybe we'll even put one on the other side too. just for the looks later. But for now, we're going to ting one down right here. We'll get this one built. We're going to get it leveled up. And then we are going to probably have to build some up on top of the mountain itself uh, to, actually get the expansion over there. Or maybe we'll be able to like do it on the sides. I don't exactly know yet, but we are going to expand out that way. Okay. The true first step of this is going to be this new building here that we're building, which is another builder's hut. So this is very necessary for expanding out this way without ruining our growth that we've been having with our town. Uh, so we have plenty of extra citizens right now. So one of them is going to come over here and be our new builder. Cody C. Gerville. He's going to be new builder, and he's going to start requesting things, I'm sure, and he's going to get started on his level 1 builder. We'll probably just take this up to level 2, maybe level 3. We're definitely not going to level 4 with this thing. But at level 2, it has plenty of rack storage, and it can make the level 2 guard towers, which I think is what I'm going to spam, is the level 2 guard towers instead of going too much higher than that. Level 2 guard towers are super cheap still, and they expand the border by quite a bit. But he should be able to, build stuff around here much more efficiently than having like Elsa or Carly do it, because they are both all the way here at the other side of the town. Plus, Elsa and Carly can be used to upgrade our current infrastructure in town. Okay, we've just been kind of getting stuff ready, and now we're getting raided from the southwest, and I just want you guys to see how insane these raids are now. So I've got my armor on. I don't want my citizens to go against this. Just look at this. Look at how many... And this isn't all of them, probably. Just look at all of them. Okay, so while that builder over there is still being worked on, we're actually going to have Elsa now. She is going to start leveling these couriers up. I think that's probably going to be the best next use of our time. Cyan brick extra? Light blue? What is this? That's annoying. I hate how there's so many different types of dyed blocks. Okay, we actually now have 2 name tags, so we don't have to decide who's first anymore. So we will have OBX, and we will have 4th phase. Thank you, OBX and 4th phase, for being channel members. We're going to go ahead and pick villagers to name. So I was told OBX is a librarian. We don't have a library yet, so we are just going to make it our university. And then 4th phase is like the richest man. So I don't really know what we're going to do with 4th phase yet, but OBX, let's come over here to the university. Let's recall our workers. Can you guys split up, please? There we go. Here is OBX.
I'll take care of it.
Yes. And now 4th phase, he's the richest guy, right? And he does profing in Windcraft. So we're gonna change Kai to 4th
Good
phase.
to see you.
He's gonna be our miner. Little progress update on level 1 builder over here. We're building the bigger version, not like the one that Elsa has, because it has so many more racks for storage. And it's just nice to not have to worry about those racks getting filled up. Also, Wandering Trader, what do you got? That was such a good trade, Wandering Trader. You're so awesome. One thing I would really want to research is builder modes. I don't exactly know how this works, but it adds the option for different build modes for the builders. Is this worth it? Like, does this actually provide any benefit? Because I don't want to spend the diamond axe and the time if it's not worth it, so please let me know. Alright, new builder hut here is complete. We are just going to instantly build options. Cody, we are going to have him build this to level 2 instantly. We should have everything in here that we need already. Not in here, but in our warehouse. So we'll just get that started. We'll get it to level 2, and then we will start getting our level 2 towers built and actually start one of our districts for our city here. Alrighty. Right now, it's just a lot of waiting until we can get this level 2 builder built. I mean, even still, it's going to be a lot of waiting. That's kind of what Mine Colonies is turning into, which is fine. I'm still quite enjoying this a lot, and I'm excited to get um, our colony this big. But I think I'm going to create quite a few more builder huts after I get this area over here finished. That way, I can always be working on something while things are building, because I don't like when I'm just walking around doing nothing, waiting for stuff to build. That's no fun. So I want to create more things for me to do, more buildings for me to be able to interact with. But also with the farm over here, the farm area, I'm thinking about doing animals, cows and sheep. We'll do a wheat farm, carrot farm, potato farm. We'll do all of that. And then also we might move our wood production over here as well. I don't know how beneficial that would be when it's this far away. Um, but we have a lot of space over here to work with, and I want to use all of this space past the hill, past that mountain, as like the farming zone, the agriculture area, I should call it. So what do you think about that? So we're gonna end this one off here today. Just kind of like an update slash explaining the goals and the plans type of video. I hope today really helped you get as hyped for the future of this series as I am. Um, but when we come back, we're gonna have our warehouse upgraded. You can see those blocks are being built on it right now. Look how fast that is. So we're gonna have our warehouse upgraded. We're gonna have our builder hut upgraded. We're gonna have our couriers upgraded, and I'm gonna try to have another courier as well. Even I think 3 couriers minimum is what we're going to need to uh, start scaling this up. So thank you all for watching this video. Please leave a like if you liked it, and I will see you in the next one.